everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Shout out to all of you all for tuning in. Thank you all so much for hanging in there. You guys know I have a regular job. Today was a horrible day. But either way, we are here. And I hope you guys had a great day. And you guys are ready. We're going to be talking about Rashad Richey. And we have Johnny Walker Dread with us. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. If you are tuned in from Johnny Walker's channel, welcome to the Lady Luck Club. My apologies for the lateness, but duty calls. You got to pay the rent off. Oh, because my word won't do it. You can't make this up. All right, y'all. We're going to get in on this. You guys ready? We're going to bring up Johnny Walker Dread, who has been here on our platform in the past, going over Umar the Oompa Loompas dissertation, and we are happy and excited to have him back. Welcome back in, Johnny. How you doing?
Doing pretty well. How you doing? Well, let me move this around. There, that's better.
Work is working, honey.
Oh, I get it. I work full time too. It's a hobby. That's all it is.
I know, right? How was your day today? I hope you had a better day than mine, because mine sucked. How was yours?
Mine was smooth and easy.
Oh, look at you. Look at you bragging. You can't help it.
Like a Sooner victory in softball. It was that easy.
Oh, man, I'm so jealous. Well, I'm glad that you had a good day today. You ready to get into Rashad Richey?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to be something else.
By the way, a guy that I've always wondered why he got past your notice, because
did he now?
Well, I think you've talked about him. But,
yeah, not that.
But he blows Dr. Umar away when it comes to shenanigans.
You said this before, and you know what is so crazy? I remember you telling me that he tries to threaten to sue you. Is that still something he's trying to do?
4 times.
Oh, good Lord.
His lawyer threatened to sue me in the comments section of my video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Because, attorneys do that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Priceless.
And then he challenged me to a debate. Then he found out that I knew physics, and he quit, and he blocked me. So.
Oh, that's priceless.
Oh, yeah.
You can't challenge anybody to physics when you haven't read a book. Yes. Oh, how precious. And then he would have been epically destroyed. And then it's my understanding that he tried to sue this young man that did a bigger expose on him.
Well, both Nate, the lawyer, and Cam James. Keep in mind, he didn't threaten to sue. He claimed that the lawsuits were in the mail, and he did the same thing with me, but they never showed up. And I knew they weren't going to show up. He also threatened to sue a blogger named Andre Walker many years ago, over his criminal background. And Andre said, "Hey, everything I've said is truthful," and Rashad had to drop it.
Exactly. So, and this public information, like it's the audacity to say, I'm going to just sue because you're trying to silence critics. Rashad Richey, that's not how we handle journalism. And if you're out here lying about degrees, then the only person you would have to blame is yourself. And guess what, Rashad Richey? It's called discovery. So if you go and sue someone, you would be subjected to giving up discovery as well. And if you're not ready for the world to know exactly what type of discovery you would be ordered to give up, then you might want to go have several seats and go on somewhere and sit down and read a book, a real book. Not one you made up in a college degree mill.
Oh, I should tell everybody that my channel, the Johnny Walker Dread Show, I have extensively covered the Kyle Rittenhouse case. So if you're interested in it, I have 500 videos on Kyle Rittenhouse. And that includes interviews of the family, interviews of witnesses. I know the families involved personally. So if you're interested in that case, and Kyle Rittenhouse has even mentioned me in one of his interviews. So I'm kind of famous in one weird way.
Y'all, Johnny Walker Dread say he is famous. What y'all doing? Y'all sleeping?
Yeah, with 5,000 subscribers. You have 6 times as many subscribers as me.
Oh, honey, let me tell you something. When you are being spoken of by Rashad Richey, he wants to sue you for, just going researching information and presenting it to the public. You
Mhm.
become
Well,
very famous. You have
Rash-
Ken James and Nate the lawyer that attacked you in and utilized, your content for theirs and brought more light to the situation of what Rashad is doing. So kudos to you, honey.
yeah.
Kudos to
Well, keep in mind, Rashad has real problems with Cam and Nate because they're famous. He hates me. He hates me with a bloody passion, and it shows up in a lot of um,
Oh,
his articles that he prepares. He's always mentioning me.
oh
So yeah,
no.
he hates me with it. He would
Oh,
love to see me gone.
oh, Rashad. And it's so funny because he can't sue you.
Yeah.
How priceless. Rashad, keep dreaming, boy. Keep dreaming. No one told you to make this up. How many degrees is he up to now?
He had
349?
18.
What is
Well,
it?
okay, he had up to 18 at once. But then because I kept exposing them and because he wanted to get into Dartmouth, so he couldn't have a whole bunch of real fake
Oh,
ones,
dear
he
Lord.
started pulling them off of his LinkedIn. So he's down to 13 now. Even though, well, typically, actually, it's around 11 because he posts
18
all
degrees.
kinds of weird things on there. But yeah, and in fact, I actually even have. Well, we should go ahead and play the video because I
Oh, yeah,
cover.
we're going to get to that.
Oh, and
We're
by the
about to
way,
get to it.
I should mention the first thing I want to do is establish that he's not a nice guy because
Yeah,
there's still a lot
I've
of
heard.
people out there who say, well, okay, so maybe he brags about stuff and maybe he really doesn't earn these degrees, but he's deep down a
Child.
good guy. No, he's not.
No, he's
He's a
not. He ain't
particularly
seem like a bad guy.
despicable person, worse than Omar. I mean, Dr. Umar, worse than him.
Oh, my. Oompa Loompa. I
Yeah.
will not call you doctor. You're a clown.
Hmm.
You guys make sure you check out Johnnie Walker Dre's YouTube channel. Link is highlighted. Make sure you guys go over there and support him and check out all of his great content. He has playlists on Kyle Rittenhouse and on Rashad Richey, on Umar Johnson. We've gone over Umar's dissertation,
Hmm.
and it is
We
absolutely
did.
amazing. His breakdown is fantastic. Yeah, we had a good time. And I
Yeah.
mean, the dissertation is about as is
Oh,
as
but
complex
Dr.
as
Umar's
thought process.
dissertation reads like Newton's Principia in comparison to Rashad Richey's.
I'm sure
Okay.
it does.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go ahead and fire. And by the way, just as a reminder, when you see the gray circle, go ahead and stop the video.
All right, so y'all,
Okay.
we about to get started. If you guys can see and hear this video, hit the fold. Let's get to it. Johnny, take us away.
Younger Fortune was killed in a breezeway of the Summit Hill Apartments on Boulder Crest Road, while neighbors told a local station that he was caught in the crossfire of a shootout and likely was not the intended victim. One of the alleged shooters, identified as a 20-year-old, Quintavia Zellner, has been arrested on charges, held right now in the DeKalb County Jail, according to WSB Channel 2.
Okay.
My Lord. Let's pause there.
So let me explain here. Roger Fortson was an airman who was killed by a police officer under some sort of suspicious circumstances. There's debate there. Okay, Rashad covered it. Of course, we all know how Rashad treated it because Roger is black. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Then later, Andre, his younger brother, was shot in a gangland shooting. Now, Andre was not a member of the gang, and all
Wow.
all the information I have is Andre was a little good dude, right? He was just playing or doing whatever, and he got caught in a crossfire and killed. So Rashad comes along, and by the way, I think you need to stop it. Did you stop it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did pause.
So Rashad comes along and admits that it was another black gangster that shot Andre. But if you read the headline, it says cops fatally shoot younger brother. And
Wow.
so Rashad lies in the title of his video to make everyone think that it was the cops that shot Andre and not other members of the neighborhood.
Wow.
That's the person you're dealing with. And everybody says, well, he lays down the truth. No, he doesn't. He lies all the time. And this is how he gets the fervor whipped up in these incidences. Okay. We go on now to the next one.
Right.
Unless you have a comment.
No, I mean, he's infamous for, reporting on these I don't even want to know say if you want to call it reporting, but he kind of goes over these incidences that involve some a black person, and gives it this spin as if the black person was wrong, when that might not always be the case. Now I say
Well,
might not
go ahead.
always be the case, because there are times where it is straightforward, someone whose life was taken that was black, and it should not have been taken that way.
Sure.
But
And by the way,
and
he's got a channel
it's not
called
every situation.
yeah, he's got a channel called Karen's Gone Wild. You may not be
Huh?
aware of it. It's unbridled racism. I mean, that's all you can say it is. It's just an attack, one attack after another. And we all see these videos, of people throwing stuff in fast food
Right.
joints and beating each other up. Like, I don't do those videos because I think that should be left for some 13-year-old down in the basement of their parents' house. Like that's kind of crap is beneath me. I don't get involved in that, but he has a channel devoted to that stuff. So,
And this is aside from the indisputable one with Rashad. He has a separate one called Karen's Gone Wild.
Yep. And Karen, by the way, means white person that he hates. I mean, there's no denying it. I mean, every video, every one of them is that way. So,
oh well, we will not be advertising that second channel, because I just, after a while, it's all the screaming and the yelling and all the stuff. It just gets old, and at some point, I have to watch something to help my brain cells stay strong. You can only take in but so much of that in one day anyway. But yeah, let's move on.
Just move on.
Let's go.
Let me tell you why this is emotional.
What's happening with him?
He's 17.
Oh, he's crying.
He's 17.
Mm-hmm.
You see, for young black males, moments like this have a way in this country of defining them, summarizing them. He's a good kid. He's actually really smart too, brilliant. He's going to do great things in college.
What
he doesn't.
What's going on?
He doesn't. Okay, so this is the infamous City Bike Karen deal, where these two got into a scuffle over who had legitimate right to rent a bicycle out. It turns out that she was in the right. Okay, but take a look. He says he's a bright kid. He's going to do great things in college. She doesn't know him. He doesn't know that kid from anybody else. He only sees him on the screen for like 5 minutes, right? And from that, he basically decides that not only is this a great kid, but he's in the right. It turns out, no, she was in the right. And then he had to issue an apology. I think that's
You gotta be kidding me.
No, he had to issue an apology because the lawyer for this woman threatened to sue him specifically about this. And so we went up there, and that's next. You'll go ahead and continue.
Oh, this is priceless, y'all. Let's get to it.
See, my advocacy was connected to their youth, not their race.
Okay. So he's explaining that he was biased. Sure, he jumped on the boy's side without really knowing the facts, but he only did that because the kid was young, not because he was black. Like, how is that any better? Right?
It's not. How old is this kid? Well, if
he was like 17,
he's a grown adult.
But you know what?
17,
18. It doesn't matter. A 15-year-old can be in the wrong.
Right.
That's what exactly.
And this woman looks like she's getting off work. She ready to go home. She's like, I ordered this bike. I don't.
That's another problem in his reporting. And what got him in trouble was in his reporting. Not only did he name her, but he told everybody when she got off work. So he basically a doxed her.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh no! So he put her safety at risk.
Oh yeah. I mean, she was getting death threats. She had to quit her job and leave because people were threatening her and stuff like that. And oh, good God.
Rashad, you are the worst, Rashad. Oh my God. All right, y'all, let's keep going. Oh my God.
A school organization trustee stole $29,000 from the candy fundraiser. Very sad indeed. So here's what I'm going to do. To the chocolate company, shame on you for not already stepping up to the plate and doing what you should have done.
Okay, so
Someone
a
saw
treasurer from the PTA steals all the money from a candy fundraiser, right? And these kids now don't have the money for their graduation ceremony. The candy company comes in and says, look, you guys owe us like $30,000 for all the candy that we gave you. We'll make it 15,000. So they basically said, look, you only have to pay us half.
Yeah, okay.
And he's pissed off that they didn't come in and give it away for free. Okay, but that's not the worst of it. Oh, it's coming up. Continue on.
Oh, man.
But it will not be shame on me. I will pay the balance personally. And I will help the PTSA restore whatever debt they owe so that they can be in good standing with the national affiliate.
Okay.
Hold on, let's go back. Did he pay the money?
Oh, are you kidding me?
With the national affiliate.
Hold on. We didn't see the orange dot, but I just paused because should we be pausing here at this email? So, I didn't see the gray dot.
So what did Johnnie Walker do that he was not prepared for? I sent an email to the PTSA treasurer, and I said, hey, did you guys ever get paid?
Me. Oh, my God. You said, y'all, we got to read this. You don't know me, but I have a YouTube channel where I spend a lot of time covering Rashad Richey, whose indisputable show is one of the more popular channels on YouTube. On my channel, I make no bones about my distaste for him. Some time ago, Rashad pledged money to your PTSA to help recover costs due to embezzlement by your organization's treasurer. Mr. Richey is basking in credit for his generosity, but my gut feeling is that he has no intention of giving you anything. Has he contacted you to arrange for a donation? If so, has he donated any money as he promised? In case you are not aware of his pledge, here is the URL for a live stream where we discuss your PTA's plight and his promise to donate money. If he has indeed donated money to your organization, then he deserves credit for it. And so I will gladly inform my viewers. I want to be fair. However, if he has not even contacted you about his intentions, then I think he is simply taking advantage of your misfortune, and you will likely never see a dime from him. Good day to you. Oh, y'all, this is priceless. Oh.
You got to read the next one, though. The next one's gold.
Okay, let's get to the next one. Oh man. So this is from Rose. I don't want to say her name.
Yeah, let's hear it.
She says, "Hi, I have not received a dime from him!" Exclamation point. As a matter of fact, contacting him is on my list of things to do this week. I've been so busy with my regular life, law. I will keep you posted. I have a link below if you or any of your followers would like to donate. And then there's the link in the email for the gift bags. And then, this is priceless. Did you reach out to her after this?
Oh, go to the next one.
Okay, so then there is an email from the organization, I guess. Good evening. The attached email was sent to Dr. Richey earlier this evening via my personal email account. For privacy reasons, I will let you know when I receive a reply.
Okay, and go to the next one. Yeah, the next one I show you what that says. Okay, you want me? I can read it here. It might be easier for me to read it. I'll skip down. It says,
go ahead. Yeah,
she's writing to Richey, right? The past year has been extremely dark and discouraging time for our school community. So I'm sure you can imagine my elation when you proudly proclaim to your 1.05 million subscribers, it will not be a shame on me. I will pay the balance personally. What an unbelievably selfless proclamation of support. I concluded your video with a newfound hope that maybe, just maybe, the students of Stimmers Run truly found an advocate with the means to make a significant difference. He's got the means, he just doesn't have the will.
This is something else.
Unfortunately, almost 2 months have elapsed since the video was originally posted, and you've yet to contact our organization. Please do not
Oh.
hesitate. Let me know if I can be of any assistance. Blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. On behalf of the entire Stemmers Run community, I sincerely hope your vow to assist was genuine and not a ploy to use our underprivileged students to gain views and followers. Looking forward to speaking with you. Boy, she nailed him. This was precisely
Oh, this is good.
now, do you ever watch The Office?
Yes.
Okay,
I
you
haven't
remember
seen
when
every episode, but I've watched many of them, honey. I love that show. That's
Michael Scott's Tots, where he promised to pay for the graduation of an entire high school. It's
Oh
the
my
same
God.
thing, but at least Michael Scott meant well. He just didn't know that he would not have the money.
Right. Okay.
Richey had
Gotcha.
no intention of ever giving them any money.
Wow.
And so he was all over the internet proclaiming how generous he was, and he was having these people come in. Oh man, you're so wonderful. You're the man. You're the leader. He loves that crap, but he never had. Now, but there's a little postscript. I hammered him, and I hammered him, and he finally ponied up 2,000.
What?
So
wait
now,
a
keep
minute,
in
it was
mind,
30,000 that was old, right?
well, it calmed down to 18,000 because some people did kick in, but he ponied up to basically to say that, well, yeah, I paid her. Okay, but so I cost him $2,000, and he's not happy about that. But hey, I'm sorry, man. You promised stuff to kids. Got to give it.
And he only gave $2,000 out of the 15 that they ponied down to.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have given anything if I hadn't stepped in.
You can't make this
and by the way,
so
I want to be careful. Fake PhD investigator is my part of the Rashad fraud posse, and he was also heavily involved in helping them get their money. So I don't want to take too much credit.
All right, shout out to fake. You said fake
PhD investigator. He has a Substack on Rashad where he documents. I do video. He does it on in writing.
Okay. Make a post of them, and we'll forward it, and I'll forward it over on my channel. Make a post of that.
Well, if you type in Google fake PhD investigator Substack, you'll come across it.
Okay, make sure you guys go check out fake PhD investigators. We're gonna move on and hit play. You ready?
All right. Yeah. Okay, so here is just a background. Okay, you could stop it.
Okay.
This is his early years. Okay.
Oh, let me go back to this. Hold on. There we go. All right.
Okay, so these are all the fake PhDs that he's accumulated, and some of his work experiences stuff, including some of his arrests. The time that he got sued for basically trashing a lady's home and not paying any rent, that kind of thing. Okay, so I've been cataloging this.
Oh man, Rashad, you're a bum. You trashing people's houses.
Oh no, that's really bad. Okay, it's worse than you think. Okay, let's go on.
God, all right.
Okay, so here. Okay, go back.
Go back. Okay.
Yeah, you're a little slow on the old. I probably should have put a little bit more lag time in there.
You see?
Okay, this is good right here.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you can see that he got his first fake degrees in 2002. He was around 19 years old. And by the time he's like 21, he has a fake bachelor's and master's. Now, he purchased these. The American College of Theology, if you go to their website, they just sell these degrees. I mean, they're not even disguising it, right? So he has these two fake degrees by the time he's like 21, and then he starts getting into some serious trouble with the law. Now, he never graduated from high school. He got a GED, which is fine. I mean, I've got one too, right? But now, you see, 2009, he starts to accumulate more fake degrees. And one of those is from the Schofield Seminary. That's a bachelor's in Christian counseling, if you can believe that.
What?
A bachelor's in Christian counseling.
Here's my question. What is he doing with all of these degrees?
Brags.
How is he utilizing them?
Because, well, we're going to get to that.
Real. Yeah. Like,
we'll get to that.
utilizing them. Yep. All right, cool.
Okay. And so he's also got one from the École Euro-Americaine, European American University, which their graduation photos, this is clearly in Africa, right? You could tell, you could tell by the environment and everything, and all that. It's in Africa. So he's got these 2 fake degrees. And by the way, that college does not require a high school degree to get in. Okay.
What?
And at this time, he starts getting into some serious trouble, battery, domestic violence, burglary, and he gets convicted of a felony. And that was a aggravated assault. Okay. And then he meets a lady by the name of Gail Buckner. She's a state senator in Georgia. She hires him as a consultant. Now, what this consulting is, I have no idea. What he was lobbying or something, I don't know. But she was paying him $3,000 a month, even though he had nothing but fake diplomas and a long criminal record.
And no background check, Lord.
All right. There's also a paternity problem. He claimed his daughter wasn't his. They proved in court that it was. So they ordered him to pay child support, but he didn't. And so they suspend his license.
Of course. Right. Oh my God.
It gets worse than this. It gets worse than this. Okay. So finally he gets nailed and he has to serve 6 months in jail for probation violation. While he's in jail, she's still paying him $3,000 a month.
Wow.
He gets out after she promised the court that she would look after him, basically by being like a foster parent of sorts.
Right. Yeah. Guardian
and rents out a house to him at $800 a month. This is like an 1,800 square foot home, brick on a 1/4 acre lot with wood in. It's nice. And she's renting this thing to him for $800 a month. Keep in mind, he's getting $3,000 a month. He's only paying $800 and he's not paying any child support. Okay.
Goodness.
Then he's not paying rent. He didn't pay a single month's of rent. And so she sues him and he loses. Okay. Now,
my God.
Unfortunately for her, when she finally got into the house, he had trashed it. So he had tore up the cabinets and things like that, $30,000 worth of damage. They had to defumigate it. So it was a mess. All right. But it gets worse. With Rashad, it always gets worse. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Around this time, a little before this time, she introduces him to a man by the name of Michael Berlon, who's the political director for the state of Georgia. He hires Rashad as a lobbyist for the state, which is strange because I don't think you could be a lobbyist if you have a criminal record, but okay.
No, I don't think so either.
And lets Rashad borrow his car. Okay.
What?
So one night, Rashad is stone drunk. He was really having some alcohol problems, and he pulls out of a gas station and he nails a brand new SUV with it. And this is where it gets funny because right behind that SUV is a police car. This is late at night. It's like 10 o'clock at night. The police car says like, oh my God, this is an easy one, right? This is the easiest one I ever had. But he didn't know Rashad. So the police car lights up his reds and blues, and Rashad sees that and takes off. And so the police car is in chase. And they chase Rashad down for about a mile. And then Rashad pulls over. He's driving on a suspended license, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gets out of the car and he's so drunk that he actually passes out while standing up, and he smacks his head against the sidewalk, and they have to send him to EMS.
Oh my God. Do they have police body camera footage on it?
No, unfortunately not. But I do have the police report, and yeah, it is high comedy. But this
I'm sure it is. This is crazy.
This was Michael Berlon's car. He didn't crash his own car. He tore up this other guy's. So yeah, Rashad's got some issues there. By the way, Michael Berlon, about a year later, was sentenced to like 16 years in prison. He was just stealing his clients. He was an attorney. He was just stealing his clients' money. And so he went to prison. Oh yeah, he went to prison. Michael Berlon, you bet. I mean, feds got a hold of him because he was
Oh
basically
man.
taking escrow money, but it wasn't an escrow; it was his bank account.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a felony, people.
I want
Yeah.
to ask
Yeah,
everybody:
no,
are
no
you
wonder.
learning something new about Rashad tonight?
Y'all, this is great. This is stuff that some of it, a couple things are new. I'm curious to see that police body cam. I wish
I
we
don't.
could for
I
you.
don't
Yeah,
think that's
that would be
available.
awesome to watch.
Unfortunately, the police report is funny enough. Oh, I should mention that when they asked Rashad, um, "Have you been?" Well, they asked Rashad, "What is your birth date?" He goes, "I'm not talking, lawyer." When they asked him, "Have you been drinking?" He goes, "Yeah." So it's like
You
great
already so you
attorney you
admitted
got
to the
there.
crime. Yeah. He's supposed to
Oh
have a
my
law
god,
degree.
it's hard to
Oh,
believe
he's
that a
such a
police
fool.
report could be so funny.
Oh man.
Okay, we'll
Somebody
move
said this
on.
is before body cam. Yeah, that
Oh,
makes
okay.
sense. Yeah.
And while we're
Oh
on
yeah,
this
yeah.
page here, as you can see,
Hmm.
2011, he enrolls to get a PhD at this Business University of Costa Rica. Business University of Costa Rica. That's a diploma
Hmm.
mill. There is no real degree. There is no
Oh
real university there.
yeah, I
And
see it.
then he gets into a Schofield PhD program. Now you think, well, okay, Schofield Seminary. And on my show, I proved that the Schofield Seminary is just a small church in Modesto.
Yeah, I remember
And
you going over that.
but
Yep.
it's run by a man by the name of Kenny Rhodes. Now, Kenny Rhodes is a hard right wing, I would almost call him a Christo fascist. Okay.
Mm. Hmm. I remember
Um,
that.
my advice to you, Rashad, is if you pay somebody to write a dissertation for you, you might want to check the political background of the person that you paid before you start claiming it's yours. Because when you open up Rashad's dissertation, it's filled with anti-LGBTQ, anti-Muslim, everything. I mean,
So
Kenny Rhodes wrote it.
it goes
Okay.
against what he
Oh,
talks about now on his indisputable show. I
oh
mean,
yeah,
go
yeah.
figure.
And I will say this about Kenny. Kenny, he's got some wild ideas out there. I don't approve of that kind of crap. However, he is pretty bright. I mean, he when he wrote his Schofield dissertation, he did a pretty good job on it, which tells you right away that it can't possibly be Rashad. So
Oh, y'all, you ready to move on? We're gonna continue.
okay, let's see. Yeah, I think we can move on. I think.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh, it's the fake degrees for me. Look at this.
Okay,
You oh, this is priceless.
okay,
Oh
and
no.
um,
Physics.
yeah, his physics background. He's claiming all kinds of degrees, University
Yes,
of Pacific,
neuro.
and all that. He buys these degrees and then he forgets that he has them, or he gets the timelines mixed up, and so you end up with this
Oh,
tangled web of, like in 2023. Oh, I have a video on it, so go ahead and continue on.
okay, let's go.
In 2023, he claims he was working on the following scientific degrees: a Master of Science in Neuroscience from Universidad del Pacifico in Nicaragua. Okay.
So in the
Go ahead.
enrollment letter,
You want me
this
to
is one,
pause?
No, that's okay. Go ahead and play it.
Okay.
and I put in all of my application requirements and transcripts. Dear Richie, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted into the master's program in neuroscience for UNIP.
Now, this letter has all sorts of red flags. It specifies that the program begins on February 1st, which is only 1 week away from the time the letter was drafted. Is the student going to find out the night before classes begin that he's now in the program? Nothing suspicious about that. Also, it specifies a finishing date. What the hell? The finishing date is whenever you finish, and it's only 1 year away. A 1 year's master's program in neuroscience. But the biggest problem occurred at the bottom. While this is supposed to be an acceptance letter from UNIP, the stamp at the bottom says San Jose University, Santa Ana.
He didn't even try.
I mean, oh,
You put no thought in this, Rashad. It's the insult of our intelligence. That's for me.
oh, but it's bad.
Oh, what an
It's
insult to our
bad.
intelligence.
So David Liang,
Oh
he's
man.
supposed to be, he was the president of this Universidad del Pacifico. He was also a administrator for this other college that you see there circled. So evidently, when he went to mail this letter, something happened, right?
Just picked up
Now,
a stamp.
there's another problem with this letter. And this is something that Cam and Nate didn't catch. This other Santa Ana college, it didn't get started until a year after this letter was drafted.
What? Oh my
Yeah.
oh
So
my good
my
lord.
advice to Rashad is, if if
At
you're
least
going to
get
put the
line up,
wrong
you know.
college on there, make sure that the college was in existence at the time. Now,
Oh,
David,
oh, he's such a pathetic excuse.
oh, and who's David Liang? Well, David Liang operates 3 diploma mills out of Florida. And if you go to the address of the diploma mills, it's some small little 1,200 square foot home. It doesn't even have a garage. That's the university. All 3 of them.
Y'all. This is priceless. I wonder, is this the same schools that Candace Owens went to? You know, she claims she got 2
I don't know
degrees,
anything
right?
about her background at all, so I'm
Yeah, she
sorry.
said she dropped out in her third year, and then all of a sudden, after Piers Morgan called her out, she went
Okay.
back to school for 1 year and got 2 degrees, bachelor's degrees, at the same time in journalism and 1 in English within a year. Like somehow that happened. So we've been waiting on her to present her degrees ever since. Yeah, no, they
Oh,
don't exist.
but it gets even better. It gets even better with Rashad. That finishing date for his master's occurred 4 months after the government shut the university down. And why did the government shut it down? Because in their eyes, that university had no business running an international program. What? So how did you get a degree from this school, Rashad, if it wasn't even operating?
Who that alternate reality he in must be smoking some shrooms or something. They high over there in that alternate reality he in.
But this is nothing. This is a sane one. It gets weirder than this. And I think the next one might be even stranger.
Oh, let's get to it, y'all.
A Master of Science in Cognitive Psychology from the Asia Pacific School of Business in Singapore. Right, so let's have a little bit more fun with Rashad Richey. We're going to return to his LinkedIn page and remember that PhD in quantum physics that he got from the Asia Pacific School of Business. And keep in mind, he didn't get a PhD in physics. Oh no, that won't work. It has to be quantum physics because he certainly loves that word quantum. All right. So he gets this PhD, and a whole bunch of his followers are on YouTube hammering me saying, how dare you say terrible things about Rashad Richey? Why don't you debate him? And again, I told everybody that I've already challenged him to a debate, and he won't take it. He won't take it ever.
First of all, if his degrees are fake, they are fake. We owe him nothing.
That's right.
The end. Oh my God.
And
he has a cult following.
But the bizarre part of Rashad is that he's not even good at faking it. I mean, there's a lot of people say, well, there must be some cleverness about him. He must have some intelligence to pull. No, he's terrible at this. And it gets even worse than this, but go ahead and we'll catch
Let's get to it, y'all. Ooh, child.
But at any rate, let's take a look at this Asia Pacific School of Business. Some of you out there are thinking, how do you know that this is a fake school there, Johnnie Walker Dread? I mean, it could be real, right? Let's take a look. So we go to the Asia Pacific School webpage. And by the way, these photos, they don't look like they're from Asia. That looks pretty white. And in fact, that's Syracuse University. Asia Pacific School of Business stole the images from Syracuse University and placed them on their own webpage. But it gets even worse than that. Oh,
that's so lazy.
So we look at the past presidents, and they have here Amelia Ashford. She was the vice president from 2018 to 2022. When you're thinking, oh, I don't see any problem with that. Oh, yeah? Watch this. I go to the Microsoft research blog, and investing in leading minds. And this is Microsoft's webpage. And you scroll down and guess who you see right here? Why, that's Amelia.
They just
That's
stole
amazing. She's the
stock
vice
photo.
president of Asia Pacific School of Business, and she's part of this research team for Microsoft. Except there's only one small problem. That's not Amelia Ashford at all. That's Jessica Holman at Northwestern University. So Asia Pacific School of Business stole the photograph from this web page and placed it and named her Amelia and told everybody that she was vice president of the university.
Oh my! She should sue them. That's a lawsuit.
I talked to her.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah. I emailed her and said, hey, Jessica,
so.
I didn't know that you were the vice president of a school. And she goes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's a lawsuit.
But it gets even better because with Rashad, it always gets better, right?
Oh, my God.
This school figures, well, Rashad is in no position now to ever sue us. So they named him the dean of admissions. And they stuck his picture up there. And Rashad got all pissed off. And my understanding is that Rashad threatened to sue the school for using his name and image to, I'm like, dude, you can't cheat an honest man.
To say you had a degree. Exactly.
No. It turns out that almost all those photos that you see there were all stolen from other universities. Now the university has taken them all down and doesn't show any photos at all. But the Asia Pacific School of Business, if you go to their actual website, they show where they're located. It's in one of those office complexes like they always do. They have a picture of the actual campus, but it's actually stolen from a campus in Singapore, and they photoshopped their name over the top of it. So yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's a total scam. And Rashad claimed at one time a PhD in physics from there. Then I hammered it. I made fun of it, and then he changed it to a master's of science in cognitive psychology, and I made fun of that. And he changed it to a master of arts. I made fun of that, and it became a master's certificate. And then he pulls it completely off his resume. He got tired of me hammering things so much. He now if you go to his LinkedIn resume, you'll not see anything about the Asia Pacific School of Business. But
my God, until he thinks you've forgotten. He one of the ones where you go tell him, go sit down, go to your room, you're on punishment, and then he just come out and think that you never said anything just for the fun of it. Just to see how far
the school got in trouble because evidently Rashad and them schemed to make this Institute of Photonics or something like that already existed at the University of Adelaide in Australia. The University of Adelaide said, hey, no. You're not going to use the name of our institute on your website. And so they had to pull it down. And Rashad's big bio about where he was the esteemed physicist who was working with the as a postdoctoral fellow for this institute, that got also taken off. So,
oh my God.
By the way, Misty Chicago says this is wild. This is nothing. This is nothing. This is 5%.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
this is 5%.
We've covered a little bit of Rashad Richey in the past, and my mind was, when I say I slept good that night, breaking my brain trying to figure out why in the world would anyone want to lie this bad just to say they have a degree, and then it turns out these facilities don't even exist. Like it's beyond me. It's like an addiction he has to where he feels like he needs these accolades and this praise and adoration. He's got a cult-like following. And you guys know we cover cult-like, personalities and cult figures up here in the LLC because I want you all to always be diligent and to know the warning signs of that. He's got a cult following. These people don't care that he has lied about getting degrees. They just think, oh, you're attacking a black man because you're a black woman. No, I'm calling out a liar because there are people who actually go to school, pay money, work hard. They have to balance life, real jobs, and other things that happen and occur, and they actually obtain a degree and they do it the right way. They have to turn in a thesis, they have to do dissertations. There are people who have worked too hard to get the education and sacrificed way too much to get their degrees. For someone like a Rashad Richey to come along and to say, I got 17 of the hardest degrees from schools all over this world, some of which don't exist, and people think that I'm supposed to let him have a pass because he's black and I'm black and black and black. What the hell? No, he's a liar. And he's spitting on the face of those who have sacrificed and have had to stay up all night, study, do dissertations, and do what they needed to do to get degrees the right way. He's spitting in their faces by saying, oh, I just got a master's in neuroscience today. What do you mean?
True story. I remember a time when fake PhD investigator said, hey, Johnnie, I sent you this link about his fake degree. Why haven't you covered it? I said, I can't keep up. There was a time when I could not keep up with it.
Lord
he was posting so many fake accolades and degrees and fake positions, and that is even wilder. Plus, his own fake university. He created one, and then hopefully we'll get to that. But yeah, I mean, keep in mind, I earned my master's in physics, and I took a graduate course in quantum field theory, and my God, it was hard. And I looked and said, you know what? I'm going to go into electrical engineering, which is not easy, but I did that instead. I got my PhD. And then this dude comes along and says, I got a PhD in quantum field theory. I'm like, oh, you're throwing the gauntlet down, baby. You're throwing the gauntlet down.
And he wants to debate you. Like, no, your debate does not suffice for the fact that you lied about a degree. Debating me is not going to do anything to change the reality of the situation.
And he knows it.
Oh, this is priceless. Y'all, you ready? We can get back to
it. Gets weirder. It gets weirder.
All right, let's go.
Okay. That's right. But that's not all. What about this dude? Oh, he doesn't look like he belongs at the Asia Pacific School of Business either. And guess what? He doesn't. It's Lawrence Ailes from Carnegie Mellon University. But they're claiming it's Martin Anderson. Okay.
President.
Put this to rest once and for all. There is no such university as the Asia Pacific School of Business. So how did Rashad Richey get a PhD from it? He bought it. There's absolutely no doubt about it. All you Rashad Richey fans out there, explain this. Go ahead. I dare you. Explain it.
Yeah. Child.
Want to defend him? Okay. Explain to me why the university that supposedly bestowed upon him a PhD has to steal photographs of other faculty members to place them on their webpage.
Which is it's illegal. Isn't that a form of identity theft?
It is, but it's in Singapore. What are you going to do?
Oh, man, that sucks. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you have to sue them. Oh, and then you have to serve them. That's if these people even exist.
By the way, we got a note here. After seeing some of Umar's PhD dissertation, I really shudder to think about Rashad Richey's thesis. Oh my God. Like I say, Umar's is like it came from Newton in comparison to what Rashad put out. Okay. I mean, you admit that at least on the surface of it, Umar's dissertation looked scientific, right?
Right.
I mean,
we went over the data, the stats, and everything.
We had to at least work a little.
Yeah.
Wait till you see Rashad's. Okay, go ahead.
And we looked up even the data that he, that Umar utilized, the person that he got the information from. We looked that person up. Turns out they actually did get a degree. They worked in education at the very least. No, Rashad is not even trying. They stealing photos from other websites and they just posting them up on theirs. This is Say it. Say it.
A Master of Science in Agronomical Physics from Renaissance University.
Hold on. What you say?
Oh, no, that's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
In Haiti. A Master of Science in Neurophysics from IIC Tech in Cambodia.
Oh my
and a PhD in physics from the Paris Graduate School in France. But that's not all. While completing these 4 master's degrees and a PhD, he was also serving as a fellow in physics at the Institute of Photonics and Advanced Sensing, which was supposedly housed at the Asia Pacific School of Business. It turns out that there was no such institute at that school. He totally made it up. So that's 4 master's degrees in science, a PhD in physics, and a research fellowship in 5 different countries, none of them American.
And most of them aren't real.
I don't know if it came across to people. This is in 1 year. This is 2023.
Oh, don't give Marianne no ideas.
This all occurred in 1 year, but that's not all. Continue on.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see? This is 2023. What about the non-science degrees? Well, in 2023, he supposedly finished up a Juris Doctorate from the same Haitian university where he got his agronomical physics master's while working on a Doctor of Laws degree from Azteca University in Mexico and a Master of Laws from, you guessed it, Renaissance University in Haiti. That's 3 graduate law degrees during the same year. Overall, that amounts to 5 master's degrees, 1 PhD, 1 Doctor of Laws, 1 Juris Doctorate, and 1 fellowship. And if you think Rashad didn't have any spare time for employment, well, you just don't know Rashad very well. While he was earning all these degrees, he was also serving as Department Chair of Philosophy, Law and Science at Paris Graduate School, Professor and Director at Morris Brown University, Dean of a Medical Training Facility, OcuPrep, and president of his own university, St. Magnus University.
Oh, my God, dude! Professor and director, Morris Brown University has not been operable since 2002.
It's run into a lot of trouble. You know, the Paris Graduate School, that's a diploma mill. It's only authorized to actually give out vo-tech degrees, like, you know, welding and stuff like that. It's not authorized to give out PhDs in physics.
What in the world?
Mm-hmm. Now, the OcuPrep, he made a big old stink that he had bought a training facility for future optometrists. But he never paid any of the fees once he bought it, so they shut it down within like 2 months. He never had any intention of running that school. He just bought it so they could brag to everybody that he was now the dean of this training facility and now president, right? Then,
so crazy.
But it gets worse. He forms his own university called St. Magnus University because he decided that, you know, I'm always giving money away for these degrees. Why can't I get some? So he creates this fake university, puts it online. He doesn't mention anything about it on his LinkedIn resume or nothing, right? Thinking, well, Johnnie Walker Dredd won't find it, but I did.
Yeah. Oh, Rashad, you're such a moron.
I thrashed the shit up. But here's the weird part. On the faculty list, he had a judge from Fulton County listed. He also had his lawyer listed as instructors. And for the president, he put in this 24-year-old girl that was from Liberty University, claimed that she was Dr. Namaya Plant, even though it's pretty clear that she doesn't have a doctorate, except she has a doctorate from Universitat de Renaissance de Haiti.
What?
The same fake. Yeah. I mean, like.
Oh my God.
Now, I mean, if we would have to go another time for St. Magnus, it is wild what he did there. But he was trying to get in on the fake scam, $20,000 for a PhD. If you gave Rashad $20,000, he would give you a PhD. Unfortunately, also the actual address was the same address as Western Orthodox University, the diploma mill where he claimed he got his PhD in whatever. So,
he going to jail. Oh no! Oh, this is such a scam.
Oh my God!
This is such a scam. Are you kidding?
I tore it apart so much he finally pulled it down. If you try to go to St. Magnus, it's gone. Nice try, Rashad.
I don't.
Nice try.
Rashad, you're such a clown. You can't make this up.
Hey, Dr. Umar's looking pretty good all of a sudden, ain't he?
Umar, you can kick rocks. Oh, God. Who is that Fulton County judge that was listed?
Her name is Cassandra. Her name is Cassandra Kirk. She's a magistrate who's been in some kind of hot water for a few things, but nothing real serious. But I will say this,
man.
Rashad, better than anybody in the world, better than Hitler, can persuade people to go along with his scams at the expense of their own reputations. She is putting her law license on the line by engaging in a fake university. I mean, are you kidding me?
Did he know?
Well, that's a good question. My gut feeling is that Rashad probably approached her and said, "Hey, if I'm going to create this university, would you be willing to like maybe teach a course or two?" And she probably said, "Yeah, sure." The next thing she knows, her name and pictures broadcast on this website as a faculty member. And there's this guy named Johnnie Walker Dredd exposing this as a diploma mill. And I think that Rashad may have gotten some phone calls over that. But yeah, he actually talked a magistrate into joining him in this scam.
This is so, oh my goodness. If she knows that, okay, this is not real, that's one thing. But if she wasn't aware and he is using her as a proxy for that, why didn't she go after him legally? Because she would have standing to go after him. How dare you put my name and photo on this fake school website talking about 20 grand? Don't put a federal. You said Fulton County or just
she's a Fulton County judge. Now,
okay, so
this is the interesting part.
Judge. Man, this is crazy.
There seems to be like this microcosm of people in the Fulton County area that kind of work together on these scams, and Rashad's in on it. So he manages to get these people. Nehemiah Plant, 24 years old, agrees to be a president of a diploma mill. She works for the government. I mean, the Department of War something. She has a security clearance. What? She has no business getting involved in a fake degree.
Oh my God.
Now, a security clearance. She also claims this PhD from the University of Renaissance in computer engineering. She has no computer background.
What? This is ridiculous.
Her background is in public administration. So, I mean, look, I have a master's in physics and I have a PhD in electrical engineering, and I wouldn't go into a computer engineering program at this point. It would take me 7-8 years to get a PhD. She's claiming one, and she claimed it in 2 years. It was 2 years. 2 years, I got a PhD in computer engineering. And this is the part that people miss. These people, Nehemiah, Rashad, they don't understand what it takes to get a real PhD. They don't. They don't get it. They think that I just got to read some books. But it gets weirder. It gets weirder. Go on.
God. Y'all, Umar still can kiss my ass. You kick rocks, Umar. You're still horrible. Scamming ass.
But not as horrible as you thought.
He wouldn't want to give up his normal jobs, so he continued to serve as president of Rolling Out Magazine, all the while serving as host of Indisputable on Young Turks, Sirius XM, and WAOK. In 2023, he also formed the law firm, the Fairness Firm, where he installed himself as managing partner.
How do you
And in the same year, he served as CEO of Richey Media Group, as well as principal of Richey and Richey, his own private consulting company.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. Oh, and now for the physics. Y'all ready? I'm gonna take a deep breath.
He never figured that a real physicist would come along and look at his stuff.
Oh my God!
But keep in mind,
his BS.
Keep in mind, the psychology of Rashad is pretty extreme, and he has what we call delusions of grandeur. Now, I always thought that was kind of a cute phrase for somebody who thinks they're really hot stuff. It's actually a psychological disorder. Okay, he has it. He literally thinks that he's a brilliant physicist. This is not something he's making up. Because he learned a little something in the past, which is wrong. He now thinks he knows everything there is to know about everything. And he even wrote his book, and it's called Ancient Egyptian Mastery of Quantum Physics, Vibratory Frequency, and Geometric Sciences, where he tries to, that ancient Egyptians discovered quantum field theory, not Richard Feynman.
Oh my God. As if he could prove that. It's like
this is, by the way, the dumbest book that's ever been written.
I'm sure it is.
I have videos where I read excerpts from it, and I'll show you some excerpts from it here in a moment. Go ahead.
Rashad, are you going to be working at FDMG or what? I think he's going to try to get a job at FDMG after this.
He could teach Umar a bunch of things.
Now able to not only become a transducer by way of accepting electrons and then ejecting them, it also will communicate between each other. It has enough energy to capture electrons in the air, hold those electrons, and then emit.
Y'all see this?
Those electrons or convert it into electrical currents.
Okay,
go ahead and stop it. That is the experiment that got him his PhD in physics from the Paris Graduate School. That's in his bathroom.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
If you look at it, it's the tile. It's from his bathroom.
Hold on, let me go back. Y'all, that's the bottom of a mirror. The tile in the bathroom. That's the countertop, y'all. Granted, the countertop. He did this in his bathroom. Y'all see the mirror?
Take a look at the equipment. The equipment is a bunch of burlap, and by the way, those sticks, those are real sticks. Those are rose stems.
Sticks outside.
What you see on the left there is what they call I forget the name of it, but I'll think of it in a moment. But it's just a demo they use for physics demonstrations in classrooms. It's not real physics equipment.
Oh my God, this thing.
That's a Tesla coil. Sorry.
Tesla coil. He probably got that from Amazon.
Yeah. No, I think he borrowed that from the local university. I think it was probably like an HBCU. He's in tight with all these professors, so he borrowed that and he took it to his house. And
you can't make this up.
But it gets worse. I mean, this is like the discovery of the Higgs boson in comparison to what you're going to see next. And emit those electrons are converted into electrical currents. Okay, so stop it here. And these move back. Go back.
Okay, we go back. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, it's okay. Go ahead and take your time. No hurry.
Wait, it showed some people, right? In a
snapshot. To capture electrons in the air. That's all right. I'm not in a hurry. Electrons and then emit those electrons. Just let it play. Converted into electrical currents. Okay, stop it here.
All right.
Okay, this is his graduate committee at the Paris Graduate School. Okay, you'll notice there's only 3 members for a PhD, right? Usually it's 5. So he only got 3. But 2 of the members don't have any background in physics. And those are the 2 members from the Paris Graduate School. The only one that has any background in physics is Willie Rockwood, who, to my dying day, I have no idea why he's propping up Rashad's physics dealio. Willie Rockwood is a real physicist. He's at is it Morgan State? I think Morgan State. But and I read his dissertation from Georgia Tech, and it's meh. Okay, he's not a great physicist, but okay, he's real. And he agrees to go along with Rashad to get Rashad his PhD at the Paris Graduate School. He's obviously a longtime buddy, but there's nobody from the Paris Graduate School that knows anything about physics on his advisory committee. It's like, come on.
Obscene, man.
It's obscene.
Insane. Do they even know that they're posing for this photo?
Oh, that I don't know. They know now because I emailed them.
Now they know. He said they know because I emailed him. Y'all, good. Because he said he has a history of stealing people's images. And he knows that he's worked with, he's aligned himself with fake schools that uses other people's images. And they don't even know that their image is being used for a fake website. Unbelievable.
But keep in mind, Willie Rockford is a real physicist. He's now the dean of science at Alabama State.
What does he even know that this would be a taint on his reputation for real?
He approved a dissertation that involved the experiment that you just watched with the little, light bulb and the rose stem.
Don't say it so. He approved he has a dissertation in physics that exists. That's real.
He's Rashad's advisor.
I thought it was fake. Like his degree. Oh no. This is a real thing that exists. Like you can pull up that dissertation, it's real.
The question was, did he Photoshop himself in this photo? No, this is real. Unfortunately.
Oh, he must have paid him to take that photo. I get the feeling that he may have given them some money or a gift card or something. Say, hey, can y'all just take a picture for me? I won't tell you what I'm doing with it. Just take the picture and I'll give you all these gift cards.
Oh, but it gets worse.
Oh man,
it gets worse. While he's getting his PhD in physics, he's already the department chair of science, law, and philosophy at Paris Graduate School.
Oh wow, he's doing a radio station.
So he's actually given himself. He's the chair of a department that's given himself a PhD.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so crazy.
Paris Graduate School is a scam. Okay, I'm sorry. And by the way, Suha Kiki, you want to sue me? Go ahead. Go ahead. I got the goods on you. So yeah, I'm not going to hear anything from him. It's so bad. They broadcast, they brag about this partnership with University of Liberia. And if you go to the University of Liberia's website, it's a god-awful mess. It's in Liberia. Why would you brag about that? But okay. Go ahead and continue on.
Let's go on, y'all. His fake degrees.
And then you remove that item. This is the material before
he didn't even wash his hands.
Mechanical processes or engineering process.
Is it for real?
It looks like cheesecloth or burlap. It's some sort of gauze, probably left over from his last wisdom tooth extraction.
What are we looking at?
Gotta stop it. Go back.
What was this?
What
is this?
Okay. This is his apparatus that he used in his big time physics experiment about creating this metamaterial, right? That is a lamp. He took the lampshade. Yeah, he took the lampshade off and he screwed in a red light bulb. And that's his physics apparatus.
Oh my God.
In his house.
Rashad, you are the worst. Oh Lord. Oh, him and Umar are just horrible people. They're horrible.
Oh, Umar doesn't touch him. I'm sorry. Okay, look.
Man.
As bad as Umar is, he wouldn't have done this. Umar wouldn't have done this.
Yeah. Did y'all hear what Johnnie Walker Dredd said? This man took the shade off of a lamp, put it in a red light bulb, and he's calling this some sort of scientific apparatus. Do y'all see how stupid Rashad is? The lengths he will go through to perpetuate a scam by using a lamp and a red light bulb. My God.
But here's the hard part to understand.
I
If he had not
believe.
done this, he could have told everybody, yeah, I got this, great experiment going. He thinks this is impressive.
Oh my God.
Because why would you do it otherwise? Why would you record this and then broadcast this out to everybody to show, hey, this is the great thing I'm working on, when real physicists would look at this and think, you got all the stuff at a garage sale. This is kind of insulting given that we just shelled out $200,000 for an optical table and lasers, right?
He trolling. Oh, he is. Rashad Richey is trolling all of humanity.
Oh, yeah. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh, what an insult to everybody's intelligence. Rashad, you're an idiot. Oh, my God.
Oh, stop it. Oh.
Yeah, there's some headphones with socks. What?
Did I tell you that it was going to get worse?
At?
Did I tell you it was going to get worse?
You did say that.
Okay. What we have here is the quantum brain entrainment device.
Okay.
That he has patented, except he didn't patent it.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, what is the KT for?
Do you see the push pins? Those are push pins. And what is strapped to the headphones? Those are water bottles. He filled these water bottles with water and taped them to the headphones.
Oh, he's so lame for this. Oh, he is such a lame.
And so he's showing this thing off, and I'm telling you, he's going to try to market this. And the reason why I think he enrolled at Dartmouth, and they let him in, being idiots.
I can't believe this.
Well, it's a DEI thing that they got going at Dartmouth, right? It's like it's a 1-year master's degree program, and they're going to probably give him a master's degree. He's getting it so that he can market this thing. He's going to try to sell this. But those are push pins, and oh boy, continue on.
Hold on. Y'all see this? My mind is blown, man.
I should mention what this thing does. You put it on, and it strobes a red light in your eyeballs, and it sends out a signal of a audible signal into the headphones, and that water is supposed to resonate in some way. Although I proved that the resonance frequency is off by about a factor of 100. Okay.
Oh my God.
But again, he doesn't understand that people with physics backgrounds can actually look at this and do the calculations, right? So the idea is that you'd put this thing on and you have this thump, 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 and you have the red light strobing in your eyes. And that's supposed to cure what? What's that supposed to cure?
Unbelievable. This is the biggest scam ever to say that this does something medically related. I mean, y'all see the stick pins with the plastic, the little stick pins in this.
Hey,
this is
we should give it up.
Tape is stick pins.
We need to give it up to Ms. Cago there. She nailed it. Maybe she is one of my subscribers. This is his Alzheimer's cure.
Oh my God, you see this Alzheimer's. Oh man, he is going to get his ass whooped in court by many. When I say many lawsuits coming his way, Rashad, you are out here playing around with people's health. Alzheimer's being one of those diagnoses.
Oh, it's worse
you
than
don't want
that.
to mess with. You are soulless if you think putting something like this out is going to do anything with Alzheimer's. You have no soul at all.
It's worse than that.
Oh, he's a demon.
It's worse than that.
Oh my God.
He actually enrolled a patient and did a clinical trial on her.
Stop. Oh, how many laws was broken?
Oh yeah. And by the way, in one of the interviews, I don't have it here tonight, he explained why he didn't have to get IRB approval. Was because it was just flashing light, and it was just, you don't need an IRB approval for that. Like, I think the IRB would say, no, you do need approval for it.
You do need approval. Yeah, he put this device on a person. Yeah. As a clinical trial.
Oh, but it gets worse than that. It gets worse than that. part of the process of curing her of Alzheimer's that she had to walk barefoot.
What?
Oh, you're so surprised. You're saying, "Oh, Johnnie Walker Dredd, you're making this up."
Oh my God.
No, he got this certificate from Central Florida on alternative medicine, and part of the cure is to walk barefoot. And he actually put that in the Alzheimer's dealio. So the patient.
No, Jesus, no. You got to walk barefoot and put this device on.
Yeah, that's right. So you have this device on, and it's strobing into your eyes, and it's going thump, thump, thump in your eye, in your ear, and you're walking around barefoot, and that's supposed to cure you of Alzheimer's, right? But it gets worse. He convinced this patient that things were working out so well that she needed to cancel her other treatments.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so criminal.
Without a medical license.
Oh, no, he's a criminal. He cannot advise anybody to stop treatment.
Nope. He can't even do the clinical trials.
He shouldn't be doing any of this crap. Y'all, this is thick pants. He thinks this dumb thing is supposed to cure Alzheimer's if someone is walking around barefoot and told someone with a diagnosis of Alzheimer's to stop treatment. This man should be in jail. Are you kidding me?
By the way, let me give you some background. I know there's some people talking about the feasibility of this. MIT did some experiments with rats, and they found out that if you can stimulate the eyes and the ears at a certain beat frequency, that you can stimulate maybe some improvements in the symptoms of Alzheimer's. This is on rats. It's very preliminary.
Oh my!
Rashad looks at that and says, "Well, I'm just going to do it on humans."
Oh man! And he told the woman to stop her treatments.
Mm-hmm.
See,
oh
my God!
And according to him, he cured her in 4 days.
Oh,
do I need to go on?
My soul is disturbed. Okay, I cannot believe this. This man, you go to jail. That's a felony.
Yeah, it's a serious offense.
Stuff like that. If somebody ends up where they end up medically impaired, if she ends up where she is injured or anything, they will charge him for even thinking along these lines to even do half this crap, let alone tell someone to stop their medical treatment when this patient has a diagnosis of Alzheimer's. Are you, boy, this is something else. Oh, he's such a criminal. He's a criminal.
And by the way, hey, Rashad, if you're listening, somebody has complained to the FDA. I know.
Oh, good.
It wasn't me. I don't get involved in too much of that. Early on, I was complaining to people, but I kind of quit on it. But my subscribers do. And I know that somebody has complained to the FDA. So this is serious crap, man. You don't go around performing clinical trials without IRB approval in this country. Nope.
Oh yeah, that's a felony. That's what he's a criminal. What are we doing? He did not be. This is why I don't care about cults. I don't care how they feel. I don't care about your debates, because all someone has to do is tell the government this man is putting stick pins in headgear that looks like it's half of a football helmet, and then telling people to walk barefoot. And then if they have Alzheimer's, he thinks that he's curing them and telling them to stop medical treatment, and they will charge him and lock him up. So forget your debate. You might have to worry about a federal investigation, Rashad. You're an idiot, and I want you to know that. I say that with love. God. He's such a criminal. Y'all ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on. Oh no!
University professor.
They need to go back.
I'm the department.
Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry, I didn't give you much lead time on this. I thought
it's okay.
Oh my God! Let me read the front one.
Device.
The intranasal device is positioned within the nose of the user and emits the same light and the same frequency as the photobiomodulator. So basically, if you order the deluxe version of that headphone, the Rally version GTX, you get to shove a red light bulb up your nose.
Stop. Oh my God.
But it gets worse.
He's a criminal.
It reads on. Moreover, the present invention may further comprise at least one nasal photobiomodulator, which is used to visually stimulate a user's nose. Rashad, noses can't see.
Oh, so you end up with damage done internally to your nasal cavity because of this crack.
It's just a red light bulb. It's a red light bulb that
don't let that light bulb crack or break or anything.
But visually stimulate a user's nose.
Yeah,
noses can't see.
Nose.
I mean, like it does. They don't have any way to sense visible light.
Johnny Walker, you didn't know noses had eyeballs. You didn't know it was like a fourth eye in there.
Vice. By the way, and I should say, he claims to have patented this device. No, he filed a provisional patent, which is basically a placekeeper. It will never be patented because the patent office will look at this and think this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right, so, and he wants to use this in clinical trials on human beings. I want y'all to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
He's used this in a clinical trial on a human being diagnosed with Alzheimer's and told her to stop her treatments with something that is not even patent. Yeah, how much more criminal is this going to get?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, how criminal do you want it?
I wanted 50 years to life.
Okay, let's see what we got. We're almost done, by the way, everybody. Hang in there.
For tuning in. Oh, this is something else.
I'm a university professor. I'm the department chairman of applied physics and health sciences and professor of physics at Beulah Heights University.
Wow. Chair of the physics department at Beulah Heights University. Are you sure about that? In a recent video, I exposed the hilarity in Beulah Heights University, which is a bottom-tier college in Georgia, naming him the chair of an applied physics and health sciences leadership department. Let's go back to the university website, and guess what? Lo and behold, look who's on it, Rashad Richey. And he has quite the credentials, a PhD that he doesn't really have, an EDD that centered on a dissertation that was the stupidest thing I've ever read, beside his book, a JD that he doesn't really have, and an MBA from Beulah Heights that he might have, but after this video will be rendered of dubious value. And it says here, department chair and professor, applied physics and health sciences. They even gave him a university email address. BHU has no business hosting physics courses, never mind a physics department. So I was a bit pleased when an email crossed my desk, blowing the whistle on Rashad's phony chairmanship.
Dear Dr. Karaja and the Board of Trustees, I am writing to formally submit a complaint regarding Beulah Heights University's compliance with accreditation standards, specifically regarding the Department of Applied Physics and the credentials of its department chair, Dr. Rashad Richey. Dear Dr. Chippendale, thank you for your correspondence. As reflected in the university's official catalog, Beulah Heights University does not maintain a Department of Applied Physics. Let me read that again. Beulah Heights University does not maintain a Department of Applied Physics.
Oh, Rashad, you liar.
You need to stop it.
He lied like hell.
The man, okay, keep in mind that video that you saw earlier, that was his rebuttal to Nate the lawyer. Nate the lawyer came out with an expose on Rashad, and Rashad came back and says, I am the department chair of applied physics at Beulah Heights. He looked into the camera and blatantly lied to you.
He lied.
Total lie. There was never a department of applied physics. Keep in mind, a department of applied physics would be enormously expensive because applied physics would involve optics. You're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars. Physics is not cheap.
Yep.
And Beulah Heights is this small little college, maybe have 100 students in it, right? And it's a biblical college. It's a religious school. It's not going to have it.
Exactly.
So we knew that there was no such thing as the Department of Applied Physics. So he gets on, this is on Indisputable. This is not his own channel. He gets on the Young Turks' Indisputable channel and lies to the audience.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, now what you see here.
Man.
Oh, this is bad. This is from his book. Okay, I got to show everybody.
Okay.
This is from Ancient Egyptian Mastery of Quantum Physics. This is where he proves that the ancient Egyptians were the ones that discovered quantum field theory, not Feynman and Freeman Dyson and all these guys. Those were clowns. It was the ancient Egyptians that discovered quantum field theory. And why does he say that? Because he thinks that ancient Egyptians are black. And so he's a black supremacist. So this is his way of giving them credit for that which they could not have possibly done. You're not going to discover quantum field theory without an enormously expensive apparatus and right. Thousands of years of knowledge accumulation, right?
Right.
Now, why does he think that? Okay, this is a little complicated. So hang with me. Quantum field theory is a theory that part of it says that everything around us, space, is made up of quantum oscillators. These are things that oscillate. Now, they don't vibrate, okay? And they're not even real valued. So they're not real things. Nothing actually vibrates. But the solutions for these things satisfy differential equations that match that of oscillators. Okay. Rashad hears that and thinks, vibration. Yeah, like sound, man. And so he thinks ancient Egyptians, they knew sound. They must have discovered quantum field theory.
Oh my God. He has no idea what that is, by the way, y'all.
No, he really doesn't.
Can't define the word quantum, let alone anything else.
It's pretty clear in his writings that he doesn't understand that sound and light are completely different things. He thinks they're like the same thing, but they're not. Sound is inherently classical. It's made up of bulk properties of matter, and light is definitely not. We don't even know what light is. Okay. And this is something I studied. We don't know what it is. Some people say it's a wave. Some people say, okay, whatever. So that's where that comes from. Now, can you go back to that?
Yeah, let's go back quote? To it. Holding up the book. I wanted to make sure people saw.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right. So in his book, by the way, if you want to laugh, you've got to read it. Oh my God. Oh my God. But he makes a claim here.
You don't want me reading his
based
book.
on Cowan and Ross. Now, Cowan has got this tutti frutti kind of new age physics thing on, and this is from a website. If you go to the website, it's nothing. It's just new age freaky stuff. It's Ross that's the problem. Go to the next one.
Okay. I'm going to hit play.
Do you see that it says Ross 2019 retracted? That means that the journal scrubbed it because it was fake, or it was so bad that the journal said, look, because if you publish an article and later you find out that it's all bogus, the journal retracts it and says, do not cite this. Rashad cites it and even writes retracted. Rashad, when they write retracted, that means don't cite it.
Cite it.
But
like a journalist retracts information, they're taking it back.
Yeah,
Rashad, they're taking the information back.
It gets worse. This was from his master's thesis at UNEM, Universidad Empresario. Okay, you think, what's the hell is that? That's a school in Costa Rica. And in Germany, they were starting to get a lot of fake diplomas from this UNEM. And so Der Spiegel, which is kind of like the Time magazine of Germany, they went to Costa Rica to find it. And so they knocked on the door of the address, and some lady opens it up. And she said, this is my house. There's no university here.
What?
So Rashad claims a master's and thesis in physics from a university that is housed in some lady's house that she doesn't even know exists.
Wow.
And this is an excerpt from the thesis that he wrote for that school.
That doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist.
This man is infamous for using people's photos.
Oh,
For
but
websites that for schools
it
that
gets
aren't
worse.
Real.
It gets worse.
Of course it can.
The school is so fake that Rashad pulled it off of his LinkedIn. And then when he described why he went to the Renaissance University to get his master's in physics, it was because he needed a master's degree to get into the Paris Graduate School when he had already claimed previously a master's from UNEM. So what happened to that degree, Rashad? Did you forget it?
Oh my, this is insane.
This
dude is insane. He's got people sitting here talking about, I can't believe you're taking your dog out. It's the same thing they say about Umar. How dare you dog out a black man because you're a black woman and you should be uplifting him. No, I'm not going to uplift anybody that's sitting here scamming and conning and lying. Rashad is literally using human beings in clinical trials for devices that aren't patented, that are so egregiously and stupid beyond compare. And then he is telling patients to stop their treatment for Alzheimer's. Rashad Richey can kiss my ass. And if he doesn't like it, I wish you would sue me. So all of this can end up in discovery in a court of law. Please play with me. I want you to play with me, boy, and think you're going to take me to court after you have lied about degrees and you have put people's health in danger by telling someone to stop treatment for Alzheimer's disease. You're out of your mind and you have no soul. He's trapped in some alternate reality, and I wish the God he'd come back and get his body and go back to wherever his mind is. He's lost his mind. His mind is on Saturn.
And by the way, everybody, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, maybe Johnnie Walker Dread is making us up. If you go to my channel, everything that I have here is in a video, and I always cite my sources in the description. So you could click on the link and prove it to yourself. And again, he could sue me, but he won't because he knows it's true.
That's the thing. He's infamous with, because he tried to do that with Cam James, and he knows Nate the lawyer is not to be played with because Nate is an actual, bar licensed attorney. So he's not gonna. He might make the threat, but he knows that he's not gonna be able to pull that stunt with Nate the lawyer. And no one is talking about anything that cannot be looked up and researched and verified. Even if he takes down the website, Johnnie Walker Dread has already captured this stuff in videos. Yeah. So,
and this is interesting. One of the things that Rashad kind of hammers on me on is that, well, you only have 5,000 subscribers. I have like 1 million. Okay, fine. But at some point in the future, the chance that somebody would have came along and decided to write a biography on you is gone. Because as soon as they start to write a biography extolling all your virtues, they're going to come across my channel. And that stuff stays up forever. And keep in mind, Nate the lawyer and Cam James have moved on, but I haven't. I turn out Rashad Richey stuff as common now as I used to 3 years ago. I'm on him. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to quit on him. I'm not trying to accomplish anything in particular. Whenever you make a stupid claim, guess what? I'm going to be on there. And it's up there forever. And so, Rashad, you're not going to get rid of me anytime soon. Telling you.
Good. And that's how it should be. It's called accountability. It doesn't matter what race you are, man or woman. It doesn't matter if you have degrees yourself or not. It's the fact that people are competent enough to research and Google and see that this is not adding up and that you're out here making felonious moves by telling someone to stop their Alzheimer's treatment. Are you out of your mind? What if something happens to this patient? You can't imagine, if this were his mother, he wouldn't want anyone to do that to his mother. if his mother was, God forbid, had Alzheimer's, and his mother's out here being bamboozled by somebody with over 1 million subs. Because see, here's the thing, Rashad, because you're an idiot and I know you're slow. So I'm going to make this very plain for you. The judge will care about how many subs you have in a court of law, because the more subs you have, the greater impact you have.
Good
so
point.
When you say things, you are having a more profound effect. You are influencing more people, and you have more people listening to you and believing the bullshit that you say. And unfortunately, you have already negatively impacted someone who has a health diagnosis that you don't have the cure for. And you've told that patient to stop their treatment. That is mortifyingly dangerous and it's felonious. You should be held legally liable. And if any lawsuit should be going on in the court of law, it should be a lawsuit from that patient and their family against you, Rashad. So we are the last things you should be thinking about when it comes to suing someone, because we will help that patient sue the out of you. If you sit back and think you're going to sue us for journalism, for exercising First Amendment rights, free speech and expression, for being members of the press and reporting on your dumb ass, and you don't think that we're going to notify that patient and ensure that enough content creators are able to do videos on how you telling a patient to stop their treatment for Alzheimer's should render federal charges against you. I promise you, I will lead a campaign against your dumb ass. And you will wish you never got in front of 1 million subs and said a word. And I feel pretty good saying that. I'm not going to lose not 1 second of sleep, because I will never tell a patient to stop medical treatment for any reason and then try to push out some non-patented device that has push stick pins in it, knowing it can't cure Alzheimer's. Keep on playing with us, Rashad Richey. Keep on playing with us, you dumb coward. Keep on playing with this nonsense and buffoonery. I wish you would. Child, take that back to him. Y'all tell him I said that with love.
That was great. That was wonderful. Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah, you know I got to make that. Listen here. Because there's one thing we can do. Mamas can fuss. I'm a whole mama. I'm a mama bear. I don't play that. You know, God, this poor patient. You got to imagine what her family might be thinking. Like, I can't believe this idiot told our mom, our aunt, sister, grandmother. She could be many things, you know, to her loved ones. And he's telling her, you know, you don't have to get treatment anymore. What do you mean? You're not a doctor. God. Oh, Rashad, kick several rocks barefoot and jump off a bridge. Ugh. I'm done.
Okay, go ahead and go to the next one here, because I think it gets dumber.
I had to fuck.
I don't even know what's next. Oh, nope. God. Oh, God.
The act promotes a path for underserved, non-traditional Black students to secure better professional opportunities. Moreover, President Obama emphasized the ability for the ACP concept to facilitate U.S. economic prosperity, reforming education, and creating affordability, provides direct access to establishing a prosperous middle-class system across America. Jansen 2018, President Obama further concluded that what is he citing here?
Okay, this is his dissertation at Clark Atlanta. This is the one thing that he pounds that this is legitimate. Now, keep in mind, whenever you say, hey, Rashad, what about that business university in Costa Rica that is a diploma mill? What about that? He goes, Clark Atlanta. At Clark Atlanta, and I can't believe that you're attacking Clark Atlanta. Well, no, we didn't mention Clark Atlanta, right? But that's what he does. Straw man argument, right? He's the master of it. So this is from his dissertation at Clark Atlanta University. And you read this and you think, well, Jansen, 2018, this is a woman, and It sounds like she really knows what she's talking about. She's an expert. Rashad is citing her in his dissertation. That sounds great, doesn't it? Go on to the next one.
Oh my God.
Okay, here's the citation. And you think, okay, America's College Promise examining, whatever, Radboud University in Belgium. Okay, that's a real university. And you think, okay, but this is from a university, must be a doctoral dissertation, right? No. It must be a master's thesis. No. This is a university undergraduate's capstone essay.
What? Oh no, he's using that in his dissertation.
But it gets worse. He cites her 17 times. The large book of his entire literature review is Jansen, an undergraduate.
You can't make this up. He cites an undergraduate student from an essay.
It gets worse. Her undergraduate capstone essay is 3 times better than his dissertation.
I'm sorry.
I read it. I read it on my channel. His undergraduate, his educational doctorate dissertation is the dumbest thing I've ever read from a serious, standpoint. I mean, I've read 5th grade students and stuff. Okay, that might be dumber in some ways, but no, this is his dissertation, and all of his advisory committee members approved it.
You can't make this up.
Oh,
while he's using an undergrad's essay for his dissertation, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you this. He had about an 80-page dissertation. That's a little light, but okay. But only 40 references. Of those 40 citations, I counted the number that I would consider to be reasonable quality. 5. The rest were blog articles, newspaper articles, and it became very clear to me that his method of research was to type in keywords into Google and then just simply copy and paste whatever came out on the stream. That's how he did his research. And you'll see that, and I can prove it because the next one shows it. Go ahead.
Oh my God, y'all. God.
Okay. Go ahead, stop it here. According to Ben Yehuda, colleges struggle to graduate black male students. Okay, fine. You skip down. While black female students tend to fare better in higher education than their black male counterparts, they are still typically the most marginalized group on college campuses. Ben Yehuda. And you think, this Ben Yehuda must be like a scholar, an expert in examining these issues, right? Go to the next one.
If it's a 5th grade, I'm going to be mad.
Oh, it's worse.
Oh, no.
So we got Ben Yehuda, and it's a blog article from the Hampton Institute. What's the Hampton Institute? It's named after Fred Hampton, a Black Panther who was shot to death by the Chicago police back in the 1970s. This is a Marxist website. Ben Yehuda is not an expert. In fact, the website even brags that it basically culls articles from non-experts. Rashad Richey cited this dude in his article, in his dissertation. And why? Because when he typed in the keywords, Ben Yehuda happened to prop up.
He just said the first thing he saw.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't even know who that person is. I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Rashad does not know who Ben Yehuda is. He just did a Google search and he cited him in his dissertation.
Yeah, but it's worse.
Boy.
It always gets worse. If you go back, can you go back?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is. I think that's the end of the video too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost,
Yeah.
almost. There's one more slide, I
Yeah.
think.
You want me to go back to here?
No, no, go one more. Forward.
Go up, back or forward?
No, go forward.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there. I think. No, no, go back one.
Okay. Right here.
Okay, right there. Yeah. It says there that black females are still typically the most marginalized group on college campuses. If you go to Ben Yehuda's blog, nothing is said about black females. Nothing.
Wow. So
he did.
Where did he get that from?
He just read. Okay, you ever do this when you go to Google and you get a search and you click on it and you open up and go, oh man, that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
well, he doesn't click on the links. He just,
oh my God.
If he had clicked on the link and read it, he'd have realized that Ben Yehuda never said anything about black females on college campuses. So this is his dissertation that they gave him a freaking EDD over.
Yeah, this man got a whole degree on this. Oh, people are so stupid. You can't make this up.
It's comical. Remember Jansen, what I told you about the undergraduate? Well, she wrote her capstone before the Promise Act was actually voted on. And so she's talking in the future tense. This will do this, this will do that. But Rashad, because he copied and pasted her so much, he forgot to change the tense. And so some of his dissertation talks about the Promise Act, that it's in the future when it already had been voted out. It had already been defeated. 9 years previously. 9 years after an act gets defeated, Rashad writes a dissertation about it and posts a lot of the stuff about in the future tense as if it's coming up for vote. And they gave him an EDD.
Oh my goodness. There's just not enough money in the world about stupidity. I'm sorry. Oh man, this dude oozes stupidity. It's mind numbing. It's mind numbing.
How do you think I feel? I told everybody, my brain smooths out. I now know what it's
got to read. You know how many books you got to read to be able to get? Let me get these brain cells back.
I know what a stroke victim feels like because I go through it when I read his stuff. I mean, you get dumb. I have to. I have a Rubik's cube that I have to solve just to get my brain back into.
No, this has been something else, man.
There's one more. I think there's one more. I think there's one more slide.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was the end.
Okay, that was the end, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I forgot. Okay, for some reason, I guess I didn't get it in, but there's a picture of a graduation ceremony at the Paris Graduate School. Okay. And it's not Rashad's graduation, but it's another graduation at this school. And it shows all of the students in their, regalia getting their diplomas. And you think, wait, where are they hosting this? And if you look, you see a printing press in the background. And in the caption, they tell you that they held the graduation ceremony at the print shop where they printed the diplomas. So your diploma is still warm, right? You get your diploma. Oh, it's just...
Yo.
I wished I had gotten that in there, guys. Man. It's so funny when you see the, and I can't imagine what it must be like to be a student getting your diploma at the print shop where they print them.
The print shop where they print it out. You didn't earn it at all, mind you. Now did nothing for it. You just paid some money, and it was like, hey, I wanted to say this. Maybe make it this font, and let me know when I can pick it up. This is so. The fact that he thinks this is okay, like you said, around 17, 18, some odd degrees he claimed over the last 12, 14 plus years.
It's hard to gauge because He'll claim a degree and then he'll pull it. He, for example, at the Atlanta's John Marshall Law School, he enrolled and then claimed at Morris Brown on their bio that he had a Juris Doctorate from them. And I have screen captures from Morris Brown showing faculty bio, Rashad Richey, JD, Atlanta's John Lee, fake PhD investigator, sent the school an email. What's this crap about you giving him a JD? They sent him an email back saying, oh, we kicked him out. So he only lasted, he attended for one semester there. Okay. He didn't show up for any classes. So the following January, which is only like 2 months away, they throw him out. But then they reinstate him for about 3 more months, and then they finally boot him for good. So he went to Atlanta's John Marshall Law School. They threw him out of school, and then he claims a JD from them in his bio at Morris Brown. And on LinkedIn, he still claims it. So,
oh my God.
It is ridiculous. But keep in mind, everybody, and I mean this, what we heard tonight was 10%. I really struggled to come up with, like, what can I talk about? It's so vast. We didn't talk about St. Magnus, which is, oh my God. He had claimed 18 degrees at one point. We only covered like 3 or 4. Oh man, there's some wild ones out there. If you guys would like me to come back and go more, let me know. Let her know, because I'm more than happy to come back with another reel of foolishness of Rashad Richey, because I'm telling you, Umar is now looking pretty good, ain't he?
No,
not really.
But see, the thing is, Umar is not gonna go this. He's not gonna go out of his way to do all this. That's the thing, showing the land. Like, he'll go into the bando and scrub a toilet, but he's not gonna try to sit here and pretend like he's doing a physics test or create some helmet that he thinks is gonna solve the problem for Alzheimer's disease. Like, if he knows he won't be able. Oh, we will clown him so hard. That's why I don't understand why Rashad is not getting the same pushback. Like, this man is proclaiming he has a device that is not patented, that can solve and treat Alzheimer's. That is very dangerous. That is extraordinarily dangerous, and it's felonious. Because why would you want to lie that bad? It's like, he needs to go see a psychiatrist because he knows this isn't normal, and yet he's addicted to the attention that he gets. It's like a woman who just, loves the idea of being pregnant. You get all eyes on you. You get to say and eat whatever you want and all this stuff. But yeah, it's not necessarily, you just enjoy the attention that comes from it. And I'm not saying all women just want to be pregnant with it, but I'm just saying he seems to be doing this because it's the attention he gets from it. It's the accolade. It's the praise. It's the adoration. And he thinks that people are looking up to him genuinely. No, you have a cult following, but it's getting dangerous when you're telling people that they no longer need to go to a licensed physician to get treatment for serious diagnosis, because you think you've come across something that will treat and cure them as long as they wear that dumb thing and they walk around barefoot. It is the most cultish pile of shit that I have seen and heard in a while. Like, this is stuff you see in cults and with a Jim Jones type cult in another country where they think that's legal. It's not legal here in the US to do that. And he's not a doctor, and people are, oh, well, he has 1 million subs. We don't care. Because that one person, that one patient, if they end up being harmed because of his BS and nonsense, he's looking at a huge lawsuit. He should be held legally liable. The idea of somebody walking around with that damn thing, that helmet device,
I
and
just got to
barefoot.
picture
Y'all, can
that.
you imagine it? Can you just think about this for a moment? And they're on a compound, and he's
As I
coming out like,
said,
I've gotten my 19th degree, y'all.
if
Oh, God.
embarrassment was a cure for Alzheimer's, he's got the cure.
I know he should be embarrassed, but he feels nothing about this. He thinks
But
it's justified. That's a problem.
the thing that impresses me about Rashad the most, and I say impresses, okay, I said earlier, his ability to persuade people goes past Hitler. I mean, Hitler got into at least some pushback, but the people that he can talk into going along with these scams, keep in mind, and I didn't have a chance to cover it, Willie Rockford, that physicist, got him to become the luncheon speaker at the National Society of Black Physicists.
Yeah.
And so Rashad gets up there, he's not prepared, and for 45 minutes, for half of 45 minutes, he talks about being a foster kid and being in jail and all that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, you have physicists, black physicists in the audience. They don't want this. You're supposed to be extolling the virtues of physics, right? And instead, he's talking ghetto shit. Like, that's the last thing that the NSPB really needs. But he goes on there. Oh, the next time, if you want me to come back on, we got to play his speech to the National Society of Black Physicists, because in my opinion, it represents a low in the physics community in terms of presentation. I've never seen anything so dumb in my life, but I didn't have time for it tonight.
It's all right. We'll get to it, because my work schedule has been crazy, you all. As you all see, I was late because of work, but it's not. It's easy to believe it because he's not educated or licensed or trained in physics. He knows that, and yet, he gets a lamp and puts in a red light bulb and thinks he's doing something. This is the extent of how it's getting dangerous. Is what it's getting, because I mean, he's involving patients in clinical trials. Like, this is ridiculous.
Here's my take on him. If you give a young kid, 7 years old, a little plastic badge and a toy gun and a cowboy hat, and he goes around, bang, bang, I'm a sheriff. That's Rashad. But Rashad is 45. He's a little too old to be doing this.
Right.
And going around and parading around fake degrees and trying to snow people with knowledge. His physics knowledge is about maybe 6th grade.
Child. And that's
literally.
It.
Yeah.
And so it checks out.
But the thing about it is,
he acts like it.
He gets people from universities to go along with this. And I do have correspondence from a real physicist, from somebody who knows Rashad, who has told me, I don't know how he gets away with this shit. And this guy is an esteemed physicist. I mean, he's really good.
Hopefully,
he says, I don't get it.
Reporting him. He needs to start. People need to start reporting on this.
I forgot to mention to you. I emailed Willie Rockford. I emailed him, and I said, hey, you've been bamboozled, because I didn't know that Willie was connected with Rashad at the time. This is a couple years ago. This guy has no background in physics at all. Nothing. He's never completed a single undergraduate course in physics. And he even went up there and made all kinds of claims that made no sense at all. I'm just letting you know that the guy is a sham. Willie emailed me back, and I have proof of it. I even played it on my video. He says, if you ever contact me about Rashad again, I'm going to sue you.
What?
Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, but you can't sue somebody because they're ratting on your friend. You have no standing, right? You have to be damaged.
Now, you know what? I would tell him, oh, okay, I won't contact you again. Just, don't be alarmed if you show up in a lawsuit filing, because you're sitting here co-signing this nonsense. This man is telling patients to stop getting treatment. Like, oh my God, I can't get over
So Willie threatens to sue me if I ever notify him about Rashad's shenanigans ever again. And now Willie is the dean of science at Alabama State University.
You can't make this up. And he thinks that Rashad Richey is an honest person. That
No,
speaks a lot about
I
his
don't.
character.
There's no way that a physicist would think that what Rashad is doing is real physics. I don't know what happened between Willie Rockford and Rashad Richey, but it's a mystery. Why is Willie going along with this? Keep in mind, Willie got his PhD at Georgia Tech. Now, I read his dissertation. It's in optics, and it's like, it's okay. But, I mean, he's a real physicist. He doesn't have much of a publication record, but he's published. I mean, it's not like he can't sniff out ludicrous stuff, but Rashad has somehow managed to secure his support for all these shenanigans. And for the life of me, I don't know why.
Well, one thing we're not doing here is we're not supporting that. And hopefully more people will start reporting on Rashad and tell the truth, just like with Umar. And he's doing the same thing Umar did. Let me just threaten with lawsuits and, try to silence critics. And that's not how the hell it works. So Rashad, kick rocks and kiss our ass. We're not.
And by the way,
and that's,
yeah. If you want me back, we need to go over the investigative report that Cam James and Nate the lawyer talked about, but they didn't have the report. I had it. If they had asked me for it, I would have given it to them, but they never did. But the investigative report is stupid beyond belief, and it really shows the inner workings of a person who's, in my opinion, psychotic. We'll have to cover it, but that'll be for another night. That's going to take a while. Okay. Hey, and by the way, people in the chat room are saying they want me back.
All right,
so we got to do it.
We're gonna have to schedule something up, and then we'll have to do it this time. The next time we'll do it on a weekend where I can have time. I don't feel rushed because during the week it's so hard for me to just do a collab. I either have to take off early or just take off, or I'm rushing trying to get done with work just to get on. But I appreciate you coming up. You will be back. He's been here before.
We gotta do it.
Be back again.
And I love this.
Man, it's awesome. And I'm glad you're sharing information about this scammer, because Rashad is a scammer. You telling patients to stop Alzheimer's treatment? No, you're a scammer. You're a con artist, you're a scammer, you're a liar, and you're a criminal. You should be in jail for pulling that stunt. And that family should be going after you. You don't have to worry. Listen, we are the least of your concerns. You should be worried about that patient's family coming for your behind.
Yeah, so, I said that in one of my videos.
We appreciate you, Johnnie Walker Dread. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with me. And fantastic reporting as always. And you will be back. We'll do it on a weekend. And
you got it.
Let me know what is available for you. And I'll drop you down. Y'all, shout out to Johnnie Walker Dread. Make sure you go check out his YouTube channel and check out his great content. He has a whole playlist on Rashad Richey. So he has been reporting
200 videos.
Oh, 200 videos. He's been reporting on him for a while. And
3 years.
You guys can get how long?
About 3 years, almost 4.
Oh, almost 4 years. So y'all can go get 4 years worth of content in. Read a book in between, because
just not this one. Not this one. No. Stay away from this. You get
don't read this book. No, read any other book. Book. Whatever brain cells Rashad Richey causes you to lose, you can get it back. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, take care, everybody.
Y'all give Johnnie Walker Dread a good night. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Y'all are awesome. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to all of you all that engaged in the chat. We saw some people come through. I appreciate you guys, and thank you all so much for your patience as well. Let's see here. I heard malware said something. God. Y'all emailed me about malware. Lord. Yeah, I told y'all, in order for me to cover her video, I need the Muppet version of it. So if Dr. Nene comes up with a video on that or a cartoon version of it or something, then we'll go over it. All right. Is she going? What is she doing? Oh, we have to cover that in a separate live stream, child. But thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all. Make sure you all drop your YouTube channel links for all of those that have YouTube channels. I'm not getting yours, Miss Kogo. Remember, you had to email me a couple times the other night. The last one I got was yesterday with the Dot Your Ass Productions. That was hilarious. You sent me something? I saw an email from one of you all about malware. Oh, God. Malware, you won't give us a day, girl. What the hell she do now? I'm not getting it. It's not even going to my spam. Can you resend it? Your email's not even coming in my spam, girl. Good Lord. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I'm not getting anything from you. Why? It come okay. The email that comes through is this WWMG13 email. That's the only one that I see, Miss Coco. I'm sorry, honey. Y'all, malwares, child. Malware, what are you doing? Malware, oh Lord. She said she speaks 4 languages. Malware, I'm not giving you a view. I told you that. She sit out here and try to go after everybody. Please send me another email. I used to have videos, but deleted them all 10 years ago. I'd like to get on and just talk. Are you have a YouTube channel, Angie? Make sure you yeah, there's my email address. Drop your YouTube channel link in the chat, honey. That's my email address. It's not even going to my spam. So I'm not getting anything from Miss Coco. And when you send me the email, send me the email address you were sending them from. Maybe if I save it, it'll come. I don't know. I don't know why it's not coming through. Because I mean, I y'all won't believe how many emails I get from when I say just I don't know where you sometimes I mean I have to hover over the email address to see if it's real. Yahoo does do a pretty good job of sending the ones that should be spam to spam, but then they also send some of you all's emails to spam. And I'm like, oh God. Yeah, if you start back your YouTube channel, honey, you know you can drop your YouTube channel link. Miss Coco got a YouTube channel, S Files. Y'all can always drop your YouTube channel links in the chat. You don't even have to ask, just drop it in there. Malware, are you getting on somebody nerd? This turtle. Under the sea. Oh Lord. Oh my her video. What did she do? God. Malware. Don't forget to be good to yourself too. Yes. All y'all be good to yourselves. Yeah, we got to do a separate live on malware. I can't believe this. Malware, you going after people's channels? Why are you doing that, woman? Where's the dog, Malware? Okay, yeah, we got to do a separate live. Yeah, we got to do a separate live. All right, y'all, that's all I got for this one. Thank y'all so much. Love you guys. I'm going to end this live stream and oh Lord, it's 10:30. If I get a Muppet version of Malware's newest video, I'll go over it. But or a cartoon or something. Cause she is not gonna get on my nerve. Because she still doesn't understand copyright laws. We'll go over. We'll do a separate live and go over. Rim put up the video about with Manny in it and how he got kicked off the channel. It's like, dude, we gotta go over that separately. So we'll go over there separately, y'all. All right. So y'all be good. Have a good evening. And we'll do a separate live stream on the Rim Rum video. All right. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.